in your rhetoric, you're saying that it's a mental disorder.
It is a mental disorder. That's what I learned in
disorder.
school.
It's not a mental disorder. Okay,
if you think that you're a boy and you're actually a girl, you are suffering from a mental disorder, obviously, because you can't actually change your sex, obviously.
I know plenty of children now. I know plenty
you can play dress up, but you can't change your sex.
I know plenty of young people and old people who are trans, right? And they are not pretending. And it is not a mental disorder.
Well, it is pretending, because you will literally never be able, if you are a little boy, to grow up and have a baby, because you're not a little girl.
I would hope that your child would not grow up, or your children would not grow up, and then thinking that they're trans, and then their parents telling them the exact opposite.
I would tell them that they have a mental disorder, and we're going to get them help.
Shout out to Candace. The thing is with these conversations is the two sides are working with two different definitions. When liberals use the term man or woman, it's not the same when conservatives use the term man or woman. It's ridiculous, I know. We should only be using one definition for man and woman. The problem is men and women are not social constructs, but gender is. And a lot of people may not know this, but gender wasn't even a thing till the 1950s. On top of that, the definition of gender has changed over the years. And guess who it was who came in and molded gender into what it is today? It was the feminists. For me, and for centuries, a man is a biological male and a woman is a biological female. These words are not interchangeable. Nor can a woman become a man, nor can a man become a woman. Now you guys can go around and change definitions and make words mean whatever you want them to make them mean. I could go around saying I identify as a 16-year-old because I share characteristics with 16-year-olds. That doesn't mean it's true. But I can go pay a couple of people with PhDs to write books about how age is a social construct, and next thing you know, you'll have people believing it. It's really that easy. But absolutely, I agree with Candace. I believe these people are sick in the head and they need help. And honestly, I think a lot of people would agree with Candace, but they're too scared of being called transphobic or bigoted. It's crazy how the left bullied people into silence. People are at risk of losing their job just for saying, I disagree. Not saying anything hateful, but simply saying trans women are not real women can get you fired in 2025. That's crazy.
So proud of you. Could you just tell us about, your transition, how it worked out for you?
Your transition? My transition?
Yeah, like you are obviously we've seen a lot of these stunning trans women out here. Like, just tell us about how you did it, what some of the challenges are.
I'm fully gay, I'm not trans.
Okay, yeah, no, we totally support.
I'm confused.
We totally support.
I'm confused.
Like, when you do harm.
She's confused. We're all confused. The reason she's confused is because the whole rhetoric is confusing. He's literally pointing out how crazy they sound.
Oh, we got it.
Yeah, you got it. Sorry.
Let's go. Do you like boobs?
What the f***?
Or gay sex, or what do you?
Why are you asking me this question? Can I have a better question?
Oh, yeah. Tell us about, you look gorgeous. Tell us about all these
Why are you looking down? Look up.
beautiful trans women out here. Tell us about your transition, how it went.
Can I hold this, please?
No.
So I have a question for you. Why are you asking me those questions? What are you doing?
We're interviewing people at Pride.
Okay.
We're interviewing trans women and stuff like that.
I'm not a trans woman. I'm a...
Oh, no, we're fully supportive. Fully supportive. Yeah. So we just want to talk about the transitions, the various challenges we've had.
I am not offended or nothing like that.
Okay,
She is totally offended. Girl, you can't even hide it. You can't even hide it.
Yeah, for sure.
So ask me a better question.
Do you want to talk about sort of transitioning or anything like that, or what people can?
I never transitioned because I was born a woman.
No, of course you're a woman. Of course.
I was born a woman.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it.
Yeah, I completely agree. I'm not here challenging that at all. We're out here. The whole thing is being proud and supporting.
Trans woman any less of a woman?
No, you are a woman. That's what I'm saying.
No. Does it make a trans woman any less of a woman?
No, you are 100% a woman.
Is a trans woman any less?
No, 100%. All women are women. Trans women, all women, and I think you are as much of a woman as any other.
What's your opinion on trans women?
She literally destroyed the LGBT's whole logic. I was born a woman. That's exactly what we've been saying. She's trying to distinguish herself from trans women. But it's hard for people on the left to do that because they can't even define what a woman is. If you can't define what a woman is, and trans women are women, then how can you distinguish trans women from actual women? This guy is a genius.
I support them and I love them.
Okay.
Like that's why we're interviewing them. We're showcasing them. And
Oh, well, you haven't interviewed one yet because I'm not a trans woman.
Okay. Is there another definition that people like to use, or I don't mean to be.
I was born a woman. I was born with female genitals.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
She was born with female genitals. Okay. So now we're getting somewhere. So a woman is somebody who was born with female genitals. So that means that trans women are not women. Is that what you're saying, ma'am? Are you saying that women can only be born with female genitals? Is that the definition that you're going with?
Okay, I got it. Sorry, I got it.
Misconstrued?
Yeah, I thought I got confused because I didn't.
You thought I was a man when I was born? You thought I was born with male genitals?
I thought you were. No, I think
What did you think?
trans women are.
No, what he thought was what you guys have been saying, which a woman can be born with a penis or a vagina. So that's what he thought. So he was confused, as a lot of people are, because it's hard to determine who's a man and who's a woman because there's no definition for them. So how can we figure that out? But she defined it pretty well. I think she's at the wrong parade, to be real. I think she needs to be careful because if the LGBT sees this, she might be labeled transphobic. She better watch her back.
Yeah. How many do you take on a monthly basis?
Oh my gosh. What is that question?
We want to find the gayest person, the most here.
Oh, really? Well, I'm more top than bottom.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, how many buttholes do you pound every month?
Oh my gosh. Can be, depends of my mood, but it can be like, 40 persons.
In a month?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So
That's a really good account.
multiple a day.
Yeah, sometimes in one day I can do two or three.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
What would you do to help the oppression that black people or Spanish
Well,
people
how can I think for gay people, I've, occasionally sucked a just to show, like, I could be gay too.
Period.
But, like, what's the equivalent for black people? How could I be black?
How could you be black? I feel like not. You can't ever be black. You
can't be
but
black,
you can
but you
be
can,
an
like-
ally. You get what I'm trying to say?
You can never be black?
You can be a
It's
friend.
literally a color.
If you be
I mean,
a friend of a black person, then you can be
If
classified
you want
as
to do
black.
blackface, that's kind of crazy.
I think it's crazy how people can be so offended when someone cosplays as a different race, but they don't get offended at all when someone cosplays as a different sex. And people would try to say, oh, it's different. It's really not different. I mean, if you really think about it, race is a social construct just the way gender is. So why is it okay to cosplay one and not the other? It makes no sense. This man don't discriminate. His hand's rated E for everyone. This man is literally fighting for equality. He out here giving equal rights and equal lefts. When identifying as a man goes wrong, these ladies better be careful. This man got a black belt in domestic violence. They need to make this a new series where they put a guy in a cage with his exes and they just go at it for 5 rounds.
Job.
What's up, guys?
Hi.
What's up?
This is a queer fat club.
I'm queer and fat.
Okay, thank you for joining. We're just introducing ourselves at the moment.
Okay.
Do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, Joe?
Yeah, my name's Joe. I go by he, they, and I identify as 275 pounds.
Okay.
I feel like Jay's kind of making fun of me, though. I know it's kind of a shock. I know. Kind of a new thing.
I'm just,
Do what?
I said I apologize.
Oh, no, you're good.
Are you comfortable leaving the group at the moment?
Why?
I'm not understanding why you're joining the group.
This is the queer and fat group now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I came here for.
Okay. And you said you identify as fat?
Yeah.
Okay. This is just for fat-bodied people.
Yeah, I understand. I identify as a fat-bodied person.
I'm not understanding where you're coming from.
Are you guys comfortable with me here? I mean, I'm pretty chill on my end.
I'm not comfortable, no.
Can we take like a vote?
I'm gonna ask you to leave.
So I'm being discriminated against.
Yes, yes, you are.
How he was able to keep a straight face, I have no idea. It's just funny how when you reverse their logic on them, it's like they can't fathom how you could come to think this way. They looking at him like he the crazy one. It just goes to show that if you give these people a little bit a pushback, you see how easy it is to break down their logic. But hey, everyone's too scared to give these people pushback, so they just continue to live in their delusion. All right, that's all I got for this video. Please let me know what points you agree with, what points you disagree with. Please leave your comments below and let me know what you thought. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. And if you got anything out of this video, hit that like button. This is Agree to Disagree. I'm out.